This is question number 2 on the practice homework 3 for module 3. So this is a question about sort of a categorizing the items on this is a balance sheet on the balance sheet into the operating components and non-operating components, hence to calculate the net operating assets, because net operating assets is defined to be operating assets minus the operating liabilities. So identify and compute net operating assets. Following is the balance sheet for those companies. So we are given this balance sheet and pay attention to this the footnote here assumes that long-term investments are non-operating. I guess if you look at this balance sheet, it's not only the long-term investment. The short-term investments generally are also not operation related. So both are not operation related. In order to better to save some time, actually, in my calculation, I just want to copy this table to Excel. Hence, it can facilitate the calculations. Paste special, and I want to paste by text. So this will give me the desired result. So now the job is simply to categorize each item on the balance sheet into either operating or non-operating. When I say each, I mean the items are either assets or liabilities, because we don't worry about the equity. So cash is not operation related, and short-term investments is also not operation related, and inventory is. So I mark this in red. And other current assets is also generally operation related, and PPE is property. Long-term investment. Actually, the footnote already said that this is not operation related. And deferred income taxes is operation related. How do you know that? You can just check my PowerPoint lecture slides and you will be able to find out, or the book, you will be able to tell that this is also operation related. And goodwill, a type of intangible asset, this is also operation related, and other assets, this is also operation related. And that's for the asset side. And for the liability side, short-term borrowings, this is obviously financing related, so this is non-operation related. And current maturities of long-term debt, this is also financing related. And accounts payable, this is operation related. And accrued compensation and employee benefits, this is based on the employees, and employees are part of the operations to generate revenues, hence this is also operation related. And deferred revenue, obviously, this is directly accountable to the generation of part of the revenues, so this is also operation related. Other current liabilities, generally, we also categorize this into the operation side. And the long-term debt, this is financing related, so we don't put this in the operation side. And deferred revenue, this is also operation related. And other liabilities, we also generally put this into the operation side. So now let's add the operating asset and operating liabilities. Hence, we can calculate the net operating asset, which is the difference between these two. The operating asset, basically, we sum up all those asset items which are marked in red. So starting from the inventory, and then we add the other current assets, and then we add the property, and then we add deferred income taxes, and then goodwill, and finally other current assets. And operating liabilities, we also add those liability items which are marked in red. So starting from accounts payable and accrued compensation and deferred revenue and and other current liabilities, and then deferred revenue, and then other liabilities. So these are my operating liabilities. Now the difference between these two is what we are looking for. Operating assets minus operating liabilities is net operating asset. So now I can copy this number back and check my answer. Correct.